everyone, it's me again. If you guys want to see how to achieve this gold glittery eye, then just keep on watching and I hope you guys enjoy. Please like, comment, subscribe. Don't forget to share the video and give it a thumbs up. So I'm going to begin grabbing my spoolie and combing through my brows, making sure all the hairs are laying flat and going in their natural direction. Picking up my Anastasia Dipbrow Pomade in the color Chocolate, I'm going to start to fill in my eyebrows and go along the natural shape of my brow. I'm going to proceed to do this until I'm satisfied with the way that my eyebrow looks and it is to the desired length that I want. When I get to the beginning of my eyebrow, I'm going to use upward flicking motions so that the hair strokes look more natural. Here is a before and after of what my eyebrows look like. Next, I'm going to grab some concealer and start carving out the underneath of my eyebrow and over up on top just to give it a more clean look. And with this Luxie brush, I'm going to grab my Mica Primer and I'm going to begin to apply that all over my lid. The reason I'm bringing it so close in to my face by my nose is because after I have the foundation on, I want you to be able to notice that it's all bright around my eyes. It's not going to look so harsh once I have foundation on. Once I've applied that to the whole lid, I'm going to grab some translucent powder and just set it with a big fluffy brush. With the Coastal Scents blending brush, I'm going to grab this orange shade from the Kat Von D Shade and Light palette, and I'm going to apply that as a transition shade all into my crease and all over my lid basically. I'm going to focus that mainly in the corners and I want it really diffused. Next, I'm going to pick up this darker orange shade and I'm going to apply it to the corner of my eye and blend it inward with soft strokes. I want to make sure that both of the colors blend equally and that it gives it a real gradient effect. With the same brush that I used to apply the translucent powder, I'm going to blend out what I just did to make it just that much softer and to make sure I have no harsh lines. Then I'm going to go back in with that darker orange color and just give it a little bit more depth to make sure the color didn't wash away. Once my hands feel like they're going to fall off because they're tired of blending, that's when I know I'm done. This would not be a tutorial of mine if I didn't use some ColourPop, so I'm going to grab the color Cheap Date and I'm just going to apply that to the base of my lid and make sure that I just pack it on so that all the sparkles are visible and it looks really cute when I open my eyes. I'm making sure not to go above the crease because you just want it to show when your eyes are open and you don't want it to interrupt that brown we just put up there. The great thing about ColourPop is that you can literally layer and layer and layer coats. So that's basically what I'm doing to get the amount of coverage that I want all over my lid. Then with the same brush from before, I'm going to grab whatever's left on that brush and I'm just going to start blending in the gold to the brown so that there's no harsh lines. Next, picking up a pencil brush, I'm going to apply that darker brown color to the bottom of my waterline and grab some just regular black liner and start lining the waterline and the top lash line. Next, grabbing my handy dandy black liquid liner from NYC, I'm going to start making the wing on my look because you guys know I love a good wing and it really just gives me life. I find that the key to making a good wing is just really taking your time and making small strokes at a time. The reason I do it so fast is because I've been doing it since I was like in the 6th grade, so I'm pretty used to it by now. Next, I'm going to mix some of this gold glitter from BH Cosmetics with some glitter glue and I'm going to grab this small detailer brush and I'm just going to start packing it onto my lid over that Cheap Date color from ColourPop. I'm going to do this until I am happy with the amount of glitter, which I guess is kind of unrealistic for me because if I could, I'd be showered in glitter. The lashes I'm going to be using today are from the Creme shop and they are in the style number 138. I'm just going to pop those on and I love these fucking lashes because they are so pretty. They are really dramatic, but at the same time, they don't look like camel lashes, I guess. I don't know. You guys know what I mean? I hope someone knows what I mean. I have 3 tips for applying lashes easily. Number 1, make sure the glue is tacky. Number 2, use tweezers like I'm doing. Number 3, don't close your eyes when you're trying to put them on. Keep your eye a little bit open so that it's easy and you can see what you're doing. This is going to be a little bit ridiculous in the beginning because I am using a matte primer from MAC. And then I'm going to use a Lumi foundation, but that's because even though I do have dry skin, I didn't really enjoy the Lumi foundation. I guess I'm the only one in the whole world, right? But I have to use it up because I did spend money on it, so I'm going to use it anyways. But I'm just going to set the shit out of it. So I'm using a Real Technique sponge right here. I'm just patting in the foundation all over my face. And yeah, pretty much I'm just going to pat it all in. Next, I'm going to grab my Coty Airspun powder. And I'm going to start to just literally pack that shit all over my face. I'm going to be putting it everywhere that my makeup usually creases. So like underneath my eye, it always creases, so I make sure to put a lot underneath there. Like my chin, and then around the corners of my nose, my makeup creases all the time there. So that's why I'm putting it in those spots. After all that Airspun powder, I'm starting to look like Dave Chappelle and his crack lips, so I made sure to put some Vaseline on just to moisturize my lips before I put any lipstick on later. And I'm just patting off the excess. Grabbing an angled brush and my Wet n Wild contour palette in the shade Dulce de Leche, I'm going to start carving out my cheekbones and just giving my face some more dimension so I don't look all flat. Now to set the rest of my face and to brush away that white color from the Coty Airspun powder, I'm going to grab my BH Cosmetics Studio Pro powder and I'm going to dust that all over my face to set the foundation, and like I said, just dust off that lighter colored powder. We are just caking this on, you guys. Today I'm going to be using a lot of powders to contour and highlight. So with the lighter shade in the Dulce de Leche palette, I'm going to start applying it where I would usually apply concealer, just to brighten up that area of my face. So on the tip of my nose, on my chin, underneath my eyes, just everywhere you can think that you would put concealer usually. Now I'm just going in with the brush that I put the powder on just to make sure everything kind of blends in together. For blush today, I'm going to be using MAC's Springsheen, and I'm going to apply that to the apples of my cheeks. It's really easy to go overboard with this color because it has a little bit of sheen to it, but I love it, if you can't tell, and I don't care if I go overboard. For a highlighter today, I'm going to be using the Wild and Radiant palette from BH Cosmetics. I love this highlighter. I'm not even kidding. It's one of my favorites. I'm going to apply this to my Cupid's bow, my nose, and the highlights of my cheekbones. I love putting it on the Cupid's bow, especially when I'm going to wear like a bold lip. It just makes everything so much prettier. The lipstick that I'm going to be using today is called Americano by Ofra Cosmetics, and I love their liquid lipsticks. If you haven't tried them, you are seriously missing out in life. They're so creamy and they dry so nice. They don't crack, feel so nice on the lips. Oh my god, they're just everything, and everybody has coupon codes for them, of course. So if you're going to buy some, make sure you use a coupon code. So this is pretty much the final look. I hope you guys really enjoyed it, and if you did, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe if you're not already. I hope to see you guys in my next tutorial. See ya! I have fucking red Powerade lips right here.
No video?
I think so. Babe, if I did my makeup like this on a daily, would you still love me? Still love me? Yeah? You're such a good liar.